You know, when you see those cars for sale online or you see on a YouTube channel, somebody finds a car that's been in a garage for 50 years and you just ask yourself, how on earth did that get like that? Usually it has stuff piled all over it. Um, this is how, right? This is the birth of a garage find or a barn find. Life gets in the way. So this is my embarrassing garage right now. Um, yeah, I've got project cars out at the shop all the time. Um, we're starting cleaning up after Christmas decorating. So this is Luigi. You guys know Luigi from the channel, and of course Scarlet the Solstice that I detest. Um, so about, I don't know, probably close to a year ago, I decided to shoot a video on Luigi showing how to start a classic Fiat 500. Because if you don't know, you don't know, which helps it from getting stolen. It's got a mechanical starter instead of electrical solenoid. Well, it might have a solenoid. I don't know. It's got a mechanical starter engagement instead of coming from the ignition key. Luigi decided not to start that day, so I just packed up the video equipment and said, yeah, I'll work on it in a bit. A couple months passed. I ordered some new spark plugs, ordered a new rotor, ordered a new cap. Thought, yeah, it's got to be having some spark issues. Well, a couple months later, I installed all that stuff. Yeah, it wasn't spark issues. So then I started looking at the fuel pump. It had issues. I think it ended up being a clogged fuel filter, but here I am almost a year later, and Luigi hasn't been registered in years, hasn't been driven except around the neighborhood in over a year. This is how those happen, right? Stuff starts piling around them. Then somebody says, oh, I'm just going to set this here for a second. And 25 years later, the car has no miles on it. And then you got the Solstice, right? We've been plagued. All right, let me say this very carefully. We have 6 children. We have not been plagued with 6 children. We have 6 children. My wife loves this car, but it just doesn't make any sense. We've owned it since 2008. It had 33,000 miles on it then when we bought it from the original owner. It's got 59 on it now. It usually sits in storage insurance-wise. But the last video I shot on this one was this tire was having a hard time holding air, and I found it had lots of bead leak. Interestingly, I've done nothing. It hasn't leaked out. But the video before that was a highly successful battery change video. And I said, you know what? I'm not cheaping out on this battery this time because this is a pain in the butt. Yeah, guess what? The battery's dead and it hasn't been driven. Literally dead, won't take a charge. It's a crap battery. Shouldn't have been. It's a 3-year battery from AutoZone, but yeah, it's been sitting for a year since I shot that video, and the battery won't take a charge at all. So here it sits. This is how cars get abandoned. So today, I'm gonna shoot at least one, if not 2 videos, and get both these cars running, get them registered. Obviously not getting them registered today. Well, the Solstice is already registered, but I'm going to get these garage queens back out on the road. Luigi deserves better than this. He's just sitting here languishing, and he's one of the coolest cars ever. So look for some exciting stuff. Well, exciting for me at least, coming up in the next couple videos. Y'all have a great weekend.